Hey, it's Jason Creel. You know, one of the things I've been learning about lawn care marketing, and I try to look at what other people are doing outside of our industry to learn what good marketers do to be successful. But one of the key things I'm learning is that the timing of your marketing campaign is so important. So I'm looking into doing every door direct mail. I'm doing more looking into it. I've already paid for it and waiting the arrival of my postcards, and then I'll organize that campaign. But one of the things as I looked into it, I just realized, the timing of when that postcard hits that person's mailbox, or if you're doing door hangers or postcards, passing them out, the timing is so critical. Let me give you an example. So this is January the 2nd when I'm filming this. On December the 31st, which was a Saturday, okay, what's on people's mind with the new year coming up? New Year's resolutions. What's probably the biggest resolution anybody makes, or the most popular one would have to do with getting healthy, exercising, working out, that sort of thing. What hit my mailbox December 31st when I went out to check it? Direct mail advertisement from a local gym. And I just thought, I came in, I told my wife, I said, look what we got today. And I was so impressed because it was perfect timing. The day before New Year's, I get a gym membership advertised. Now I'm not I didn't join the gym or anything, but for people that were looking to do that, it was perfect timing. So what does that mean for us in the lawn care industry? And for me in my direct mail campaign? Well, if I'm doing weed control and fertilization, what I'm mostly doing here in Alabama, March is probably the key month for that. If you're cutting grass, I would say in Alabama, it's probably April is going to be your peak month. April is a good month for weed control too, and depending on where you are, different part of the country or the world, it's going to vary what's the perfect time. But it's not always, this is something I've learned and been taught, it's not always the calendar that dictates the perfect timing of when you're out there, putting out door hangers or doing direct mail or whatever you're doing. Sometimes it's actually the weather. So, for instance, let's say in general, mid-March is just perfect for what I'm doing, but it just so happens that sometimes in mid-March, even in Alabama, it might snow. And so if it's mid-March and I just say mid-March is it, no matter what, I've got to do this campaign in mid-March. I'm going to mail out 10,000 postcards. It's going to cost a lot of money. And I want it done March 15th. Well, if March 15th, if I look at the 10-day forecast or the 14-day forecast, March 14th or March 15th is going to be in the 30s, that weekend or whatever. That's not going to be the best, and so that's what I like about the Every Door Direct Mail. You can be almost to the day when you want it to hit people's mailbox. So what I plan to do is when it gets to be March, look at that 10-day forecast or 15-day forecast, whatever, and try to find that weekend, that first warm weekend where it says 70 degrees on a Saturday in March. To me, at least that's how I'm thinking right now, that's going to be my prime time, because if you go to the big box stores and they're selling all the landscape, the flowers, go and see how many people are there buying plants and flowers. They're out working in their yard that first warm weekend of the month. And so I want that to be the day that they walk out their mailbox and they're out there working in their yard. They start to see weeds pop up on their yard, and they go to their mailbox and they pull out the postcard that I sent them, and they say, I'm going to call this guy today or first thing Monday morning. And I've noticed Mondays are a great day when I get a lot of calls in the spring, because I think people are out in their yard on the weekend and they think, I'm going to call first thing Monday morning and get somebody out here to take care of this yard. So this is how I'm thinking right now. And if you have a better idea, I'd be interested to hear it in the comments, or if you've learned from your own experience. But I'm thinking first warm weekend, preferably a postcard land in their mailbox on a Saturday, first warm weekend in March. Like I said, for cutting grass, I think you might, I think March can be good because you want to beat the crowd a little bit, but like I said, you might not get a lot of those calls till April. And again, I'm speaking for our time frame here in Alabama. If you live up north, that's going to be delayed. If you live in, further south, it may be earlier. So, but the whole point is timing is critical. You see it with the huge stores. What do you see when Halloween is over? At the big stores, it's like immediately the Christmas decorations are out. I mean, sometimes they're mixed in with the Halloween decorations a little bit, and then when Halloween's over, they go full-blown Christmas like crazy. And so they know the timing is critical. And I was just another resolution, when people get all kind of Christmas gifts and then they don't know what to do. Me, I got kids and we got toys everywhere and we're trying to clean out and organize and whatever. You go to the big box stores and they have all kind of storage stuff on sale, boxes and plastic totes and shelves and everything, because they know, boom, it's the timing. Christmas is over. You got stuff everywhere. You want to get clean, organized for the new year. Maybe that's one of your resolutions. We put it right here for sale for you. So it's the same thing with us. Don't put your advertising out there too early. I mean, yes, sometimes people hang on to that flyer, that door hanger for months and won't call you till they're ready. But a lot of times it's an impulse decision. It's why you go to a professional ball game, and if that bottle of water costs $4, if it's hot and you're thirsty, you'll pay $4 for something you wouldn't have paid $4 for on a cold. It's the timing, and so if you can hit that timing right, I do think it's going to increase the results of your marketing. Now, I'm speaking from theory here. I'm one to actually put this into practice, and if I'll have to eat my words if I do this and it doesn't work, I come back and say, hey, I did it, didn't work, I'm all wrong, y'all tell me where I'm wrong. So if you know that I'm wrong and what I'm saying is wrong, go ahead and tell me now so to keep me from making this mistake. But this is, I think, an important lesson in any marketing. It's what the big companies do, and I don't see why we can't do it if you're a smaller company as well. Thanks.